Good evening. I hope you're going to join me tonight. I've come back tonight because about 10 days ago, myself, Kat, and Richard did a live stream from this very location, Rockley Furnace in Barnsley. And we didn't know until we got home, but we captured some very strange audio. It was seemed to be a woman singing. And we have had this before here. Um, we had it on I had it on a live before with Wendy and Ailey in 2025. And in this area, there seems to be a lady that sings. So I've come back. It's not going to be a scary one tonight, but I've got a couple of scary ones coming up this weekend. So it's just a quick audio experiment tonight. So if you want to join me, you're more than welcome. As I say, it's only going to be a brief one. I just want to see if I can capture any more audio. So I'll get set up and we'll see if we get anything. Right, so it was actually pure audio. It wasn't through a device or a gadget. It was simply via a dictaphone. So if you were the lady that sang the other day, I don't know if you heard or realised you were doing it, but it was a beautiful singing voice. If you want to sing again for me tonight, I'm going to start recording now. So if you could do that again, that would be fantastic. Rockley live audio experiment. Come on, come through. If there's anybody is watching, I know it's a bit of a strange one tonight because it's not going to be a spooky one. If you could just give me a thumbs up. As I say, I've just come back for a quick one. I want to try and capture some more audio because it was quite unusual. It was very rhythmic and very. It was a lovely singing voice. So if you can hear me, the lady that sang to me the other day, if you could sing into this machine or come and talk to me, that would be gratefully appreciated. Hi, Mark. Myself and Mark are going out Sunday night, I think, to do a live. It's going to be a spooky one. It's going to be a dark one. And I'm going out Saturday night with Richard and hopefully Kat. So I am going to do some spooky ones. As I say, I'm back tonight just for a very, very brief one. It's more of an experiment. I do realise a lot of people will be watching football tonight, so I have my eyes aren't very good. So anybody that's joining me, thank you for thumbs up and thank you for the messages. I'm out of breath because I've had to walk through the woods. Right, come forward. So I'm getting K2. The other night when we came, myself, Richard and Kat, we were doing a Ouija board session and the audio that I captured was actually during setup on the dictaphone. And as I say, it went through a gadget and it was simply a woman singing. I'll put the link to it later on when I get back. And it was around this area. I'll just give you a brief walk around. And on a couple of occasions, we've caught weird things around here, and it's always in this area for some reason. We did a live in 2025, myself, Wendy, and Ailey, and we captured a figure round about here. And on that very live, Wendy and Ailey heard singing, and we actually captured it. So it's not going to be a spooky one tonight, as I said, but I am coming out to do a spooky one on Saturday and Sunday. Got a couple of locations lined up, and they're going to be live because I only do lives now. So if you could share this out, I know you're probably all watching football. So the other day, Richard and Kat were doing the Ouija board on there. And during setup, we captured some very, very strange audio. As I said, it's only going to be a very brief one tonight because I just want to see if I could capture anything else. I've got the dictaphone running. And obviously it's a bit of a different one. It's nice, it's sunny, it's warm. Come on, come forward. If you're here tonight, and I say this every time I come out, I know it sounds like a game. Come and show yourself. You've got everything you need. I'm going to put on the chair everything you need to communicate. So we've got K2 and we've got dictaphone. And as I say, it's not going to be a spooky one tonight. It's just a more of an experiment. But I thought I'd come out and do it live. Come on, come forward. I came with a couple of friends about 10 days ago and you sang to us. I don't know if you realised we'd heard you, but we did. We heard it afterwards. If you could sing or talk into that little dictaphone on the chair, I might be able to hear you later on. Could you do that, please? Could you sing? I'll be quiet for a minute. Hello to everybody that's joining me. For once, it's not a spooky one. But as I said, I am doing some spooky ones over the weekend. And one of them is a place I've never, ever done a live from before, so that should be good. And don't give it away, Mark, if you're watching. So I'm out Saturday Night Live to go on a dark one, a late night one, and I'm out Sunday night as well for another dark one. As I say, this isn't a spooky one, it's just an experiment, but I thought I may as well do it live. As you can see, people come down here for a jolly old time. Come on, come forward. You sang to me the other day. Is there anybody here? Thanks. Yeah, cheers, Mark. Come on. If you're the lady that sang the other day, you sang beautifully and I want to hear you again. I dropped my speaker the other night during a live, so it's not, it's the put. I'm up for, oh, brilliant. Come on, come forward. You sang the other night and you sang lovely. Come forward and sing again for us. Come on, come forward and talk to me or sing. You sang beautifully. Come and do it again. Inside here is a Ouija board. I don't know if it was that set you off. I know this is frowned upon by a lot of people. Come on, come forward. I don't want to get that too near the speaker. And as I say, for some reason, it's always around this area. Captured a figure before and captured singing on a couple of occasions. It's only going to be a 20-minute one tonight. It's only a quick experiment. I just don't know why it would be that it's always around this area and it always seems to be a woman. As you can see, it's a beautiful night here in the UK, in Barnsley. Come on, come forward. Touch that green light. I'm trying to be quiet enough for you to make, you know, try and come through and make a comment or sing. As I say, you ain't got much of a chance now because it's going to be a very, very quick one. I'm going to go home later on and listen back through my audio. As I say, this is quite an unusual one for me. It's just a very short one. But I'm going to be out Saturday with Richard and hopefully Kat, and I'm out Sunday with Mark. So they're going to be a couple of spooky ones for the weekend. It's going to be a spooky weekend. So if anybody knows of any of the folklore tales or ghost stories, I know there's been what people think to be orbs in this part, and this would be the blast furnace, which would melt or would have melted iron at the time. And everything's overgrown at the minute, so it's quite a trek. That's the blast furnace. And as well on the live, Richard actually said that he heard humming in the engine house, which is a tall building as you walk in. So I might go up there for 10 minutes. Come on, because I'm going to change locations in a moment. And I want you to come with me. Come on, you've been really good in the past with your evidence and your singing. Could you come through again, please? Hi to everybody that's on board tonight. Good to have you on board. As I say, it's just a quick one tonight, more of an experiment. But it was a bit of a weird bit of audio that I captured. So I'm just trying to replicate it. I know it's not very spooky for a ghost channel or for a ghost guy, but this is why I do it, because the evidence is sometimes really weird. And I put the link into the singing. It's really rhythmic and it's really beautiful. It's only short, but it's a definite voice, and it's as I say, it's definitely a lady singing, and it's always in this area. So I'm going to pack up now. I'm going to go up to the engine house. Are you going to follow me if you are here? Right, so I'm going to stop the audio, so you'll just hear rustling. Right. Oh, that's spooky. But it's a beautiful night tonight. It's lovely. So yeah, the singing was actually when we were setting up, and we had a Ouija board on the ledge, and it wasn't through any gadget or gizmo. It wasn't through the spirit box. It was simply on playback with the dictaphone. And that's how I started out, listening to audio clips and EVPs for other ghost clubs. That's my thing. I'm really interested in audio. So if you come and talk to me or come and sing to me tonight, that would be amazing. Could you come forward, please? The only thing we're doing lives on your own, it's really tricky, so I've not left anything. So I'll take you for a walk up to the engine tower or the engine house. Although it seems peaceful and lovely at the moment, there was one time I came with Ailey a good few years ago. I'll probably tell you this every time I come on or come here. We were in the car and we didn't get out of the car. It was pitch black. And there's been a few occasions at this place at night when it's just really weird. So as I say, this isn't a spooky one tonight. It's just for my curiosity, see if I can capture anything again. As you can see, it's lovely tonight. I've even got my shades on. So I'm in Barnsley in the UK. Rockley Furnace, if you decide to come. Left to ruin in 1957. It wasn't used since 1799, so I don't know if you can imagine how it would be. So it's quite an amazing place. So I don't know if the lady was a worker or a wife to one of the workers or somebody that just wanted to visit this place. It's an amazing place. So if you are the lady that sang to me last time, come through again. I'm going to set up in the engine house in a moment. See, it's lovely down here. It just makes you want to go to the toilet, that's the only thing. You know, that running water. So yeah, just a very brief one, but as I keep saying, I'm going to be out live Saturday night and Sunday night, and they're going to be spooky ones. Um, I think one in particular could turn out to be quite interesting. It's an active and weird place. It's going to be like a spooky weekend this weekend. So if you're not watching football tonight and you rather watch this, then you're welcome. I'm not a football fan, to be honest. That's why I'm out doing this. My wife and my daughter are at home watching football. But it's nice to come out on a ghost hunt and not be cold or scared. So yeah, been here a few times, and my very first solo live were at this place, and I think it was one of the very first places that I visited with War Paranormal, Wendy and Haley. And it's a cracking place. It's really compact as well, so it's ideal for doing lives. And as I said, the last time we came about 10 days ago, Richard heard somebody singing up here. Myself and Kat were on the Ouija board, and Richard heard singing. He didn't announce it at the time because he wanted to see if anybody would comment on it. So that's the engine house, and that would have been used to pump water to obviously cool the ironworks. Oops. And anybody that said hi, thank you very much. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you could subscribe, because it's not all tepid daytime stuff what I do. It's going to be some spooky nights out. So we were in here last time. Who's been drinking? Yeah, myself and Kat were in here, and Richard around the back, and he heard somebody humming or singing. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my chair in the car because I don't need it. And I'm going to set something up. And again, I know this isn't very fascinating to watch, but I'm just intrigued by the audio. So what I'm going to do is set up, and I want you to do my eyes and ears for 2 seconds. Right. So for some reason, a lot of my self-inflicted troubles, if that's what you're going to call it, is when I use the Ouija board. I used it in Stocksbridge, but it's on S at the moment. I'll put it on no, so there's nobody here. So there's nobody here. You can see that. I'm just going to set the audio. And the K2, I think, as well. Rockley live experiment. Engine house. Come on, if you're the lady that sang to me or tried to talk to me, please come forward and talk to me. I'm going to leave you alone for 2 minutes. And if you want to say anything or do anything or sing or touch that green light, please do so. I am not going to be long. Right, I'm going to be 2 seconds. I'm going to put my stuff in the car. I'll be straight back. I know it's a bit of a boring dead air, as they might call it. But if you could come forward, it's on no now, and that's on green, obviously. You can talk in the little box. You can do. There's everything you need to communicate with me. Come forward and just say something, do something, or move something. I'll be 2 seconds. Right, so if you have spoken to me, thank you very much. Hey, Richard, I hope you're okay. Hope you went on all right at the dentist. Now, that truly is my biggest fear, the dentist. I hate it. Hate needles. So, yeah, it's just a quick one tonight because obviously uh, it's still light. And if you're just joining me, I'm trying to replicate some singing and some talking that we heard on our last live at Rockley Furnace in Barnsley. Come and talk to us. You've done it before. You've even showed yourself. We saw a white figure. And I don't know whether if you realise, that we can hear you. I don't know whether you just do it because you like singing or you like talking, but we can actually, on occasion, hear you. So if you could come forward and talk to us, that'd be amazing. Come on, can you say something? Say hello. So in effect, in theory, I've dragged you out tonight because I just wanted to do a quick live and see if I could replicate something. I'll just show you. That's still on no. For some reason, I've probably shown you this before as well, but for some reason, in this area down here, we get a lot of K2. Some theorize there might be water underneath here. Because this K2, that's what they call the K2, flashy little box. It was actually designed not to hunt ghosts, it was actually designed to find water or cables, live cables. You know, when you're doing your DIY, if that picks up on any electricity, it flashes. It would never ever thought I heard. Oh, right. So you thought you heard something other than the spirit? That's good. So I'll listen back to that. And it's the natural audio that interests me because obviously Spirit Box it does scan radio station, it scans static, and things can sound like voices when actually they're not. So if something's pure like these singing, it's really good. Hey, Wendy. Yeah. I hope your cold's better. I'm out Saturday and Sunday, Wendy, and I know you can't make it. It's been really quiet. I've been on 25 minutes, and it's not really going to be a spooky one tonight. It's just for my own enjoyment, really. I just wanted to see if I can get any audio. So I'm recording, and obviously it doesn't feel spooky. Right. Come on, come forward and talk to me. Come on, come forward. It's got brand new batteries in that. In front of me at the moment, there's a little board. And at the moment, it's pointing towards no. Could you move that, please, if you want to talk to me? Or you could use the flashy box or talk into the little... Obviously, these are things you might not recognise, but if you just talk in your normal voice or sing or move something. Yeah, Richard. Richard's got a fixation with the professionals, and anybody that's our age, really old codgers like me and Richard, would know that professionals were really good in its day. Bodie and Doyle. Come on, come forward. I know I'm trying to make you perform, but you have performed in the past. You've shown us during live, you've walked in front of us. We've seen a white figure. We've heard you before. All I'm asking tonight is that you come forward. I'm not trying to scare anybody tonight. I'm not trying to scare myself. I'm just curious. Because I actually started doing this um, after a bereavement. So I am genuinely interested. I'm not selling mugs or hoodies or t-shirts or tat. I have got a genuine interest and I know as much as anybody else. I'm not an expert. I'm just an enthusiast. And sometimes me content's really dull, like tonight probably, but sometimes it's really quite good, like the Stocksbridge live one with the figure. So you do get occasional little anomalies that make you think, "Wow, that's a bit strange." But it is genuine, as you can tell. Nothing's happening tonight. Come on, come forward. Otherwise, it's just a middle-aged man talking to himself. Can you see that green light on the platform? If you could touch that or move towards it. Yeah, there's plenty of new places to find, Wendy, and I've got a couple in mind. I've got a pub lined up as well, and as soon as that's confirmed, we'll do that. And we're hoping it was going to be confirmed, sooner rather than later. Um, but yeah, it's going to be a long summer, and we've got a lot planned. I've got a spooky weekend planned as well. It's going to be very dark and hopefully scary. If unless I'm on my own, I might not go out. Yeah, it's a bit of a. I might have to think of a new name because it's not Yorkshire Ghost Guy. It's Yorkshire Ghost Guy and Guest because a lot of people are interested in this and a lot of people want to come out with me. Um, so I don't know. I might have to think of another name. But it was just I meant to put the link in. It's only like a brief second, but it's a definite woman singing and it's really rhythmic and it's beautiful. And I say with pure audio. So I'm going to shut my mouth for a little bit. If you could sing into that little box near the board, just sing in your normal singing voice, it would be beautiful. Could you come back and sing, please? And as I say, I prefer audio. That's pure because I can't hand on heart say that a spirit box is genuine paranormal activity. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. But if it's pure and it weren't there and I didn't put it there, then that is a little bit more intriguing to me. That's a bit more explainable, if that makes sense. Come on, because I'm not staying out late tonight. Yeah, Wendy. Yeah, I could leave it at Yorkshire Ghost Guy and guests. Yeah. But like I say, a lot of people are interested in this. And it's good to have, people that are interested and see what they think of it and what they make of it. Come on, come forward. So at the moment, I'm looking at a little black box with a green light. Could you touch that green light, please, and make it change to amber, orange, or red? Could you do that now, please? Right, if you're not going to talk to me, I'm going to go in a moment. I hope you've said something on the little. See that, look. You can show yourself there, or you can make yourself heard on that one. Could you do that, please? Could you do it now? Because I'm going in a moment. You see a lot of times as well, especially with pure audio, you don't hear it, and then when you do hear it on playback, it's too late, and you can't interact with that whatever that person's saying or doing. So it is quite frustrating. And I don't overly use the spirit box because it's annoying. And like I said, I don't know where it comes from. It's obviously what the ghost hunters use, and that's what people are used to seeing. So I've been on 31 minutes. It's probably one of the dullest. Apologies, you're a bit better of footy and football, really. Come on, if you've spoken to me, although I've been nattering most at night, come forward. This is a long shot. I know this is a long shot, right? If you can hear me, touch that. Make that green light change colour. The green light I'm looking at, I'm pointing at now. Change that colour when you've left me a message. It was actually a Swedish technician, I think, Swedish engineer that first kicked off the interest in EVP as well. It was he lost his mother, and he went out on a day like today to record birdsong, and in that birdsong was the voice of his mother, saying she'd arrived and she was safe. And if you look into it, it's known as Rodif voices. So it's a definite, or it's a known phenomena, and it's boring to a lot of people, but I love it. I love audio. So that's 8 o'clock. Come and talk to me. Come and sing. Myself and Kat were sat in there in the engine house the other week, about 10 days ago, and Richard heard you singing, and we caught that as well, and it seems to go dum-de-dum, something like that. Could you do that again? If I shut up. Come and sing to us. Right, what I'm going to do is, I've got a bad leg. Right, so end of session. So I've got about half an hour of audio to listen through when I get back. And if I do get anything, I might not. I'm hoping I do. But if you have joined me tonight and it's the first time you joined me, it's not usually in the daytime. It's usually at night, and it's not hopefully usually this dull. I came out for me just out of curiosity to see if I could capture any more audio. But I think, and I feel it's a female. I don't know why. It was definitely a woman singing on the last live during setup. And as I say, the frustrating part of it is you don't hear it at the time a lot of times, so you can't interact and you can't have a two-way conversation. But if it's the first time you're joining me tonight, please subscribe. I'm going out this weekend. It was 3 little hums in the door. Yeah, like, yeah, it was. And we've captured that as well, and that's on one of the videos. And a bloke saying, what did he say? He said he apologises for. There's a bloke's voice, and again, that's pure audio, and it's a bloke apologising for something, and they're all on the short videos that are attached to the last live at Rockley. But it needs cleaning up that audio clip. But it's a definite voice saying, "I'm sorry." He says sorry about something. I don't know what he's apologising about. But if you watch the show.